Hello, this is Unlock 3, listening and speaking for B1. In this video, we are going to focus on some key vocabulary to get ready for listening 1. The following words are scrambled. Can you unscramble them? Scrambled means, look, these are words, but the letters are in the wrong order. Some of them are nouns. You can understand that these are nouns from the word a or an, so you don't have to unscramble these words. Please pause the video now. Try to unscramble these words, and after that come back to check your answers. All right, the answers are in 3, 2, 1. So these are the words. Find, ancient, a weapon, a statue, discover, hieroglyph, a tomb, an army, buried, an object. So let's go back again. Find, this looks easy enough. But there's a different thing here. As you see, this is a noun. You know the word find as a verb, but this is the noun form. So what is this? The second word, listen to the pronunciation. Ancient. Ancient. It's an adjective. You will learn the meaning soon. A weapon. A weapon. If you play a lot of computer games, you probably know this word from computer games. Listen to the pronunciation of this word. It is a little strange. Statue. Chew. Chew. Statue. And this is another noun. You will understand what it is. Discover. Discover. Probably this is not a new word. Wow, look at this word. It is very hard to spell. There are a lot of vowels and a lot of consonants together. Let's start from the end to make it easy to say. Glyph. Glyph. Roglyph. Roglyph. Hieroglyph. Hieroglyph. So what is a hieroglyph? Have you seen or heard this word before? A hieroglyph. Well, we remember this one from the first video of Unit 3, a tomb. So it's a, well, I will not say. An army. This might not be new for you, a lot of you. You might know this word. Buried. And this word again, we studied before in the first video for Unit 3, buried, an object. Now, gentlemen, these words are, you can find them on page 54. There is an exercise about these words. So we have 10 words and 10 definitions here. Pause the video again and try to match them. And after that, come back to check your answers. All right, here are the answers in 3, 2, 1. So what's a find? A find is a valuable or interesting thing that you discover. So whenever you discover something valuable or interesting, it's a find. Archaeologists sometimes discover new things and it's a find. Ancient means very old. So instead of very old, you can use this word ancient, from a long time ago. Something very old. A building, for example, ancient building. A city, ancient city. Do you remember Machu Picchu? It's an ancient city. What's a weapon? A weapon is everything, anything you use in fighting or war, like a gun or a knife. A statue. A statue is Something made from wood, stone, or metal to look like a person or animal. So it is something people make. They make it from wood, stone, or metal, and this thing looks like a person or an animal. That's a statue. Discover. Discover is number 4. Number 4 is C. What? Sorry, number 5. Number 5 is A. Discover means to find something for the first time. You find something for the first time, you discover it. What is a hieroglyph? Hieroglyph is symbols used by Egyptians thousands of years ago. Today, when you write something, you use letters, the alphabet, but thousands of years ago, Egyptians used hieroglyphs to write. A tomb is a monument, a structure, something people build in which a dead person is placed. So people build something and they put a dead person inside, usually an important person, and this is a tomb. What's an army? An army is a group of people that fight in a war. Buried, you should remember this from the first video. Something, for example, a body, is put under the ground. And the last one is an object. An object is something you can see and touch. But this thing is not alive. For example, a flower. You can see a flower, you can touch a flower. The flower is, well, I think it's alive when it is on the ground, but when it is in your home, after a few days, it's not alive. So it can be an object. So let's check if you remember this vocabulary that you have studied. What's this? It's a find, something you discover. It is usually, it can be valuable. What's this? Which word describes this picture? Ancient. Pyramids in Egypt are ancient structures. They are about 5,000 years old. Which word do you remember when you look at this picture? Weapon. Weapon. So these are ancient weapons. What about this picture? Which word comes to mind? A statue. A statue is something people make from wood, from stone, or from metal that looks like a person or animal. So this is a statue. Which word do you remember when you see this picture? Hieroglyph. Hieroglyph. Hieroglyph are symbols ancient Egyptians used for writing. Do you remember this? Which word? This is a tomb. Tomb. It's a structure. This is a structure. And people place a dead body, usually somebody important, in a tomb. What about this picture? What do you see? You see an army. An army. Which word comes to mind when you see this? Buried. Buried. So you can see in the picture, the box is buried in the ground. So as a summary, in this video, we focused on some key vocabulary for listening 1. Now you can go to the next video for listening 1.